Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be about community and community groups and how this relates to drug withdrawal, adverse reactions, this whole situation. But before I get into the video, I just wanted to mention I am doing one-on-one coaching again for those who need it. I offer a free 15-minute consultation, 30-minute calls, 60-minute calls, and then I have put together session packages at a further discounted rate for those who need it. I will put the link again, maybe I already mentioned this, my online booking calendar link in the description of this video. I will also put the link to my website if you're interested in checking out more of my story. You can also book sessions through there as well. And then unfortunately, I'm not able to answer emails at this time. It's just becoming too overwhelming for me, the amount of messages that I get. And even though I was saying I will answer single question emails, that's even becoming a problem now because there ends up being a lot of back and forth and the situations are complex and I feel like it's really hard for me to answer in emails. So I encourage you, if you have a lot of questions, just book a free 15-minute consultation. There's no obligation and we can just chat and find out what your needs are, what you're looking for, and whether or not I as a coach would be able to help you. So yeah, onto the video, community groups and community. So I find it, I don't know if the word is ironic or strange, that there are so many different organizations, forums, groups. I mean, there's Facebook groups, there's the online forums like Surviving Antidepressants, there's Benzo Buddies, there's different organizations like Inner Compass and Benzo Information Coalition, and all of these different organizations who do good and obviously, they're so helpful to so many people. But even though there's all of these different places, I still do find that when I'm coaching people and talking to people, there's still a real lack of community. So again, like I say this all the time in videos, that the forums are only helpful to a point and then they become toxic. It's like this double-edged sword. You go there for support and you end up going down rabbit holes and scaring yourself further and contributing to the second fear and all of those things I've talked about in other videos. And so there's a lack of true community. So I have shared in so many videos that I had a group of about 10 women who, we would video chat, some or all of us, all day, every day for like 18 months. And it was so integral to my recovery. And everybody, one of the ladies got married on the weekend and 3 of us have had babies, and everybody really seems to be doing a lot better, started businesses, started working again. There's all kinds of positive things that have come, since then. And we just really carried each other through. And then we had one mentor, one lady who had already healed, who would come when we all were feeling really bad and really discouraged and needed hope and needed some guidance, and she would hop on and help us. And it was so beneficial. And I know some people maybe do better with one-on-one. I know when I coach people, they'll say I really prefer to talk one-on-one, but a lot of people have been mentioning to me lately, I really need more of a community. So probably about half of the people that I coach live alone. They don't have children in the home, or they don't have spouses or partners that live in the home, and maybe they have either unsupportive family or family who doesn't live near them. And so they're really looking for a sense of community. And I know there are some coaches who have groups that they put together. And so that obviously is a way that people can get that community support. But I think those fill up and it gets overwhelming and there's only so much one coach can do. And so I think I know that that's a huge need. So I guess I want to get your feedback. Have you been in any of those support groups? Have you been a part of any of the Zoom groups or the other coaches groups? And what has your experience been like? I guess I'm looking for feedback, because if I were to start something like this or do something like this, I want to know what people are looking to get out of it. What's missing? Obviously the forums, like I said, become a very scary place. So is it just that people are looking to, and I have asked the people who have mentioned this to me, what are they looking for? What do they feel they would benefit from in a community or in a group? And so I appreciate that one-on-one feedback, but I guess I'd like to get more of it from the community. If you have been a part of those, what has your experience been like? And if something were to form like that, would you want to be a part of it? And what would you want to get out of it? Do you mostly just want to commiserate with other people that are going through the same thing? Do you just need to be able to connect maybe with some of those people one-on-one in your times between coaching, or maybe you're not getting coaching, that you feel like would be helpful to just be connected to someone going through this like you, maybe someone that's in your age group or your same gender, or your same, maybe you're a parent or not a parent or whatever the situation is. I'm just looking for, I guess, feedback. And do you find that even though there are all these groups and forums and organizations, that there is a lack of community, and do you feel like it would be helpful to have more of one? And I'm looking for negative and positive experiences if you have joined any of these groups that the other coaches have put on or elsewhere. So yeah, I have said in a lot of my videos that support and hope are like the top two things that you need to get through this. Support, ideally, is part from real life support and part from online support. So you have people to talk to who have firsthand experience with this, but it's not necessary to have real life support. It's ideal, but most of the time people who do have that real life support, they'll say, but they don't understand, or they're sick of me talking about it. So I need to commiserate with someone who has been through it, or who is going through what I'm going through and understands it from a first person experience. So that both is ideal, but having or drawing from people who have been through it is, I would say, more important. And also, hope is an amazing thing. I've seen it during a session where someone has, they have felt that I've given them hope, and their whole demeanor changes. Or if it's someone that I'm coaching regularly and suddenly they turn the camera on and they just look different, and I can tell. Or I'll get feedback sometimes from people through emails or at a next session that said, you really got me through the last week, and I feel so much more hopeful. I had my first window, or I had my first glimmer of normality, and it's just carrying me through. So hope is a powerful, powerful thing. So support and hope. And I feel like groups can really contribute to that. I guess depending on the nature of the group and how it's moderated, that might not, that might go in another direction. But I feel like if it's moderated well and it's led well, and it can stay positive yet realistic. I don't know. I'm kind of just thinking out loud, but let me know what your experience is. I would love to know and get some more information in the comments. I hope everyone's doing well. And if you feel like one-on-one would be helpful for you, feel free to book a 15-minute consultation or whatever you're comfortable with. And I'll see you next time. Bye.